Hi, Rudy. Haven't seen you in a while. How you been, Rudy? Um, headed to. I've been here in Lafayette since Sunday night. Most of you know, coming down here to unload. I'm just now leaving, but I'm going to Houston, but I can't pick up until 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. But I'm gonna go on over to Beaumont at the Petro there. They got some pretty good food there. It's a cop, guys. You don't have to stop. Hope everybody's staying cool. It's pretty hot out. Can't believe it's still green down here. 1st August tomorrow, Julie Brown. Hi, Kim. Hope you're feeling better. Knock on wood, I've never had that. Shannon got it, but I've never had it. I've been out here in the country the whole time. I never took no time off. My brothers had it. My sisters have had it. Sister-in-law. Like I said, Shannon had it, but I've never had it. And I haven't had the shot. And my brother, he's had the shot, and he's got it twice. I think your daughter is trying to knock you off to get the inheritance earlier. Yeah, they're not using me as a guinea pig either. They did when I was in the service. It was mandatory when we were all of us people was in service. They'd give us shots and you couldn't get out of them. Yep, and vaccinations and stuff. Or yeah, Vietnam. Yeah, they shot them up. Didn't tell you what they're shooting in you or nothing. Now I don't take the uh I I can't say it's Alan. I think a Filipino friend. Thank you. but I don't take the flu shot. It makes me sick. And then when I was in the service, they didn't use needles when I was in basic. It was air, and if you moved, it would cut your arm apart. And it didn't hurt. And I was a road guard. I had to run in front of and block the streets, or behind, block the streets, or whatever. And when the platoon was marching, and carried a canteen on me and everything in case somebody needed water, and there was four of us always, and we got the shots. The guy asked, "Did that hurt?" And I go, "No." So he shot me again. He actually gave me 2 doses of something, and man, it made me delirious. I couldn't be a road guard. I kind of had to just walk behind everybody. I still went back to the barracks, but man, it messed me up. Yeah, when we was in the service, if you didn't want the flu shot, just tell them you was allergic to eggs, and you didn't have to take it. Oh, you asshole. Heck, he was in the hospital for 9 months. He could have had a kid while he was there. I've caught pneumonia a couple times. I about died when I was a little kid. My grandmother saved my life. I got a high temperature when I was real little, and then I got it right after I got out of the service. I was living with my brother, and I used to drink nothing but Gatorade. That's all I drank was Gatorade. And the doctor said, "You can't drink it, takes something out of you." And I got pneumonia and was at the hospital for a week. About time you got here, Paula. I was wondering where you was at. Been on here 4 hours. No, 14 minutes, 15 minutes exactly now. But you and Kim are usually the first ones in here. Rudy beat everybody today. I did get copyrights from Sarah singing Sunday. I think it was when she turned her camera off. I disputed it. I don't know whether it's going to work or not, but I think it was 2 times. Hey, Ernie. Well, come on, people. Ernie, that was good to hear Sunday that you're doing better. I don't know what's going on up here, people. 70 mile an hour, we're doing 60, and everybody just keeps hitting the brakes. Uh-oh. Coastal, you're supposed to be at work. Yeah, you got to watch that, Ernie, because once you start feeling better, you want to do more and do more, and you wear yourself out. Do it at moderate spurts till you get all your strength back. Coastal, I can't believe you was a big chicken. Wouldn't go out in the water with Panda and play in the mud puddles. That could have been a mother-daughter bonding time. Oh, it's almost 3 o'clock out there, Coastal. She might be getting off work. She don't do much work when she's at work, but she might be getting off work. Sure, you will. You know, mud baths are good for the skin for women. They pay high dollar for that. I wish it rained down here. I mean, my truck's halfway clean, but cool it off a little bit. It's 100 degrees down here. Yeah, it's supposed to. It was over 100 up there in Missouri this week. Supposed to be with the heat index. All right, Kim, go take a nap. A nap? I do. I actually just got up from my nap a little bit ago. I checked in this morning. They didn't have no loads, and the assholes said they were going to call me if they got something. Well, I didn't sleep very good last night, and it was kind of cool. Air conditioner's on here in the truck, and I went back and laid down. Hey, chef. And next thing I know, it was 12:30, I guess. Shannon called me and was talking to her about 9:30. She said she's going to bed early today. I think I'll lay down. So I laid down and I woke up, had to go pee, and looked at my phone. And I had a text message with a load. They didn't call me. And I thought, oh no, and it's loaded at 3 o'clock, it said, and I wasn't half awake. And I can't be in Houston by 3 o'clock. And then I got looking at the date, it don't load till tomorrow. We're just riding around, chef, looking good on my stool, trying to stay cool. It's 100 degrees down here in Louisiana. I watch Merlin's Old School Garage. He's up in Lake Havasu, and it was 120 up there the other day. Yeah, it's a dry heat. They only had 1% humidity, but damn, when it gets that hot, it's still hot. Heck, if it was 90 in Arizona, the people would have sweaters on. Yeah, it's probably last week when he did that video. He's working on a Porsche. Just look up Merlin's Old School Garage, I think it is. He lives right there. He does a bunch of Model A's and all different types of vehicles. Really good diesel mechanic. He worked for the Dodge dealer for years. Yeah, I used to hate when I drove a truck to California. Going through there, it'd be so dang hot. Then you go to that check station and have to sit there. Okay. Yeah, he's got a pretty good channel. He had a birthday this year. They went out there in the desert, had several people with sand rails out there. How's Little Chef doing? She on summer break, or they got school going on now? Oh, started back last week. You got some dad time now, huh? Kids are great, and I love kids, but once in a while it's nice to get rid of them. It's even nicer sometimes when you send the mom with the kids. This is some kind of drill on the back of the truck. I don't know if the picture's focused in or not, where you can see it or not, but that thing stands up and it's like a drill. Oh, 3 days of dance? Oh. Are you guys going to Salt Lake City again for dance? Oh, you went on the 4th. Oh, okay. Oh, it's on the Family Channel? Okay. I'll look for them. I haven't, for some reason, I've done something when I got this new phone. I'm not getting notifications. I got something turned off on my new phone, and I don't get nobody's notification when they do anything. I have to go and look for stuff. My other phone went black. I couldn't transfer it, so I've been manually just putting stuff in the phone. Like I lost a lot of people's phone numbers. I don't have your phone number no more, Chef, and I don't have anybody's phone numbers really right now. I think I got Kim's now, but I lost all that. I didn't have it backed up in my spare phone I carry here in the truck. That's the stuff I got in my phone right now is what I had in it. But they couldn't get all the information off my old phone, so I got the notifications turned off somehow, and I'm not smart enough to figure out how to turn them on. Oh, did you? I mean, I noticed you're not blue again. Something's going on with that too. Some of the people I have on here as blue aren't blue no more. I'll turn my other phone on. I didn't turn my other phone on today, but I'll turn it on here. And I'll make you blue, and you can drop the Family Channel. There, you should be blue now. This red truck here cut me off trying to get up around him to pay him back, but I'll get him back. Runs down the road, he's turn signal on, not paying attention to nothing. think there's a lot of traffic in the middle of the afternoon here. Hey, backtrack. Hey, Alvin. I'm watching traffic guys here a little bit. What's the temperature up there today, backtrack? It's 101 down here in Louisiana. I've got him now. 89, 60% humidity. Oh, the humidity sucks up there then. Ain't getting a breeze off the lake. You're not getting back out here, asshole. I'm going to run you right up behind that truck. Blue light flashing. Quite a few cops across here today. 22 miles of Lake Charles, sign says. You big wolf. Jessica probably is trying to kick you out of the house. Oh, you and Jessica and Sarah got me copyright Sunday. You were asking for all them songs, and I think when she turned her camera off, I got copyrights on 2 of them. If I was her, I'd be kicking you out of the house, out pulling weeds out of the vegetable garden or something. Hi, Jamie. It's hunky dory. I ain't nothing I can do to change it, so I'm just dealing with it. I've been sitting here in Louisiana since Monday. Well, actually Sunday. I delivered Monday morning at 6:30, and I've been sitting since then. And now I'm deadheading over 200 miles to Houston to pick up a load that don't load till tomorrow. Who don't behave? I'm always being behave. I'm the sweetest, best looking guy out here on the road. If you want some oceanfront property in Arizona, I've got some of that for sale too. Jamie, the link's pinned at the top if you want to come up. It goes for anybody if anybody wants to come up. You are pretty old. I think you dated Moses back in the day, didn't you? No, it's a nice feller. Did you work Sunday, Jamie? We were live for about 3 hours or 4 hours. Sarah was on here singing. Got me two copyrights. Gee whiz, guys, it's a wall. It's not going to jump out and bite you. Yeah, we was coming down. She sang from Shreveport down to Lafayette Sunday. She's only going to do one or two songs and then backtrack. And his wife Jessica talked her into singing some Disney music, and she stayed on forever. Then took my channel over. Kept telling me to mute myself and shut up. I imagine she's asleep. She works nights. She actually is a, what is it? She's not a nurse, but a nurse practitioner, I think she is. And she works nights, 12 hours at night. Yeah, I'm partial to the Western songs. No, we are downsizing. I think the auction's the 9th of August. She's getting rid of 8 or 9 more goats. She's getting rid of that one buck, the red buck, the horned does, and 3 babies, I think. Three three adults, or 7 or 8, are going to the sale barn. I think the 9th. That buck is too dangerous with her out there by herself. He he's not very calm like Zeus is. She can't really walk in the pen without tying him up and doing something with the girls. Yeah, I don't do it every day anymore either. I maybe a couple times a week. I did it Sunday, and it's a little short run over here, about 140 miles, couple hours. So I figured I'd do it today. You're live right now, Backtrack, I think. Well, I guess you're not going to be out in the garden pulling anything. I'll be parked, Backtrack, so I'll watch for it. I'll try to set my notifications up. I need to figure this phone out. Heck, I'm just looking. I'm not even subscribed to you no more. I am now, but somehow I got to unsubscribe to you. Good thing I looked. No, but I like your wife, so I watch so I can see her once in a while. Well, don't you like Jessica better, Jamie, than you do Backtrack? She's a whole lot sweeter, better looking. Only reason I watch Coastal is so I can see Panda. Why not, you chicken? Yep, you're chicken. That looks like your rooster on your cup. All right, we're coming into Lake Charles. Better slow down. Looks like everybody's already hitting the brakes. You're sounding like Betty White. Your oldest Betty White. I like cherry tomatoes, especially. Oh, I like tomatoes, period. Especially go out to the garden with a salt shaker and just start eating. My cousin used to work at the feed store and have a pallet set on his foot, so he's handicapped now. It crushed his foot, and he the state built him a greenhouse, so he raises tomatoes. I go up there. I like fried green tomatoes, so I go up there once a year and get me a mess of green tomatoes and fry them up. I, I mean, I love all kinds of tomatoes, but fried ones are the best to me. I can eat a whole plate of them. Hey, boy, turn your turn signal off. Up, up and away. We're going up the big bridge. More bears. How do you make yours, Backtrack? I dip mine in egg and flour and fry them up, then cover them in salt. You know, Chef makes some rubs. I'll bet them would be good on there. Get one of his rubs. I get over here to the Petro, they got things called bouillon balls or logs. It's rice, Cajun rice, and got sausage and meat in it, ground up, and seasons. Oh, they're really good. Then they make some really good grilled pork chops. Come on, car. I went to pass you and you wouldn't let me around. You speeded up. I get behind you and you go slow. I got a skid steer Bobcat for sale. Shannon does, and we had somebody wanting to trade us a three wheeler Harley Davidson and a bass boat for it. I think it was a scam, but yeah, he had a bass boat and a three wheeler Harley Davidson. It was gold and had a video of it running and everything. And I said you should trade, and when I'm home, I could get out on it or go fishing. But I think it was a scam. My nephew lives down the road from me. He just bought a boat. New, it's like $45,000. I don't know what year it is, but he give like 5,000 for it. Some young kid had it, didn't want it no more. You only get $5,000 for it. Good looking boat. Jamie, you could be the anchor for your son's boat when he gets one. He wouldn't have to buy an anchor that way. And you could be a fish finder, a depth finder. He could put the rope around you, drop you in, and you could put your snorkel outfit on and look and tell him where the fish are at and how deep the water is. See, and you can spend time with your kid. I got it all planned out. You could wear your 1940s bathing suit with the ruffles on it. When you see your kid, ask him if it ain't a good idea. I don't know, you might scare the fish away. You know, as old as you are and you're in the water, you could be going to them petrified logs. They're worth a lot of money. What do you want the spear for? To shoot me? I always wanted to go down in the water with one of them rubber band spear guns and go fishing. Never did get a chance to do it, but Ooh, it dropped down to 99 degrees now. All right, backtrack. Yeah, a couple more hours I should be biting. Hi, Rita. I don't have as many people as you always have, do Rita, but I'm here. Rita's been really busy. Yeah, I know you guys do. You get on there for hours and talk. I try to drop in and say hi to everybody, but makes your guys' days go faster, I think, and easier. You got while you're sewing, got somebody to talk to and got something in common with you. I think it's a great thing. I have noticed, Rita, that a few more of them are reading the chat now when you're busy. Used to, they wouldn't say nothing to people coming in, but you're not being rude, but you do try to say hello to everybody coming in and, talk to them too. But there's been a few more coming in that, you know, actually talk to the people in the chat. One thing I don't like about your channel is when I click in, there might be 20, 25 likes and be 60 people in there. It doesn't cost nothing, people, to hit the like button for Rita. That helps Rita's channel out, and doesn't cost you nothing. Just hit that little like button. The other night there was like 90 people in there, and there was only like 35 or 40 likes. I try to make sure I put in capital letters. Try to get everybody to hit the like button. I was dropping everybody's channels, but because Rita made me a mod a long time ago, so, but I don't think any of them pay attention to that. Yeah, they like you, they just forget. And a lot of them watch YouTube, but they don't know how the algorithm works on YouTube. You know, yeah, you're getting the views and stuff, but I don't think a lot of them understand how you can get paid, especially as many people that you have coming to your channel. You know, you could be raking in a few dollars, help pay for some of the material and stuff. I don't know how many likes it takes to get paid, but I know it works. So the great big channels are always asking for them. Some of them that's got like over 100,000 people, they always ask for the likes and shares, you know, to help her. Because some, especially if that's what their job is YouTube. Yeah, I know you're not. You're a very humble person. Enjoy what you got. But if they're there interacting with you, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. So please hit that like button, you know, for you. That's why I do it when I come in, because I know you don't like doing it. You do read it when I do it and smile. But they don't understand what it costs to do this stuff. You know, like you got to pay for StreamYard, especially as much as you do it. You're paying for StreamYard so they can come up on panel. So if it's doing it just the free one, you can only do about, what is it, 20 hours a month? Yep. So if they'd hit that like button, it would help just pay for that for you. Another thing is, I don't know how to do it, but people talk about people being subscribed. I don't know how many of those people that come in when you have them big groups that aren't subscribed, they're just coming in, and that helps you too. I know there's a couple channels they'll talk about it. I watch CNC Equipment. They got big heavy equipment they work on, and they say about 50% of the people watch their videos aren't subscribed. I don't know how to look at all that. I know you can do it in the studio or something somewhere. You ought to have your grandson put on there on the screen, like and share or subscribe in little words somewhere once in a while pop up. I know he's been helping you with it. Yeah, that's what I've heard that people do. They make more on the videos. Oh, that's right. You do have it to comment. Yeah, I forgot you reset that up. And I like it that you put it 20 minutes so people can't just pop in. I forgot you did that. That helps a lot, keeping the trolls out. I forgot to ask you, did the chicken show back up? If you don't want a tie breather, you can come up if you want, and you can be working. I think it's pinned at the top. I come by your place Sunday morning. It was early. I come down through coming down to Louisiana. I didn't go live until Sunday afternoon. Hello.
Here I am. I'm supposed to be over here quilting, but then I just stopped over here at the computer to see who was on, so I had to stop and say howdy.
Well, you can go back to quilting. I can read the chat, and I'll tell you if anybody says anything.
They're going to be talking to you, not me. But I'll show you what I'm working on. I had a lady ask me to do a Navy flag, so I'm quilting a Navy flag. Oh. Can you see that?
Oh, that's wait a minute. Let me make it big.
Well,
there. Oh, that is pretty.
She it was the flag, and she sewed a little border around it, and I'm putting it back in, and he's a truck driver, and he's gonna put it in his truck. So what he's gonna do with it? So
I don't have one right now. I give I always have an American flag hanging up on my wall in the bunk, and my flag at the house got destroyed, so I give my wife mine. I haven't redid one, but that is neat. I wouldn't even mind an Air Force one. I was in the Air Force.
Yeah, and that's kind of
you can make those like that and sell them.
Well, that's hard.
I bet you can sell them.
Well, probably. And it's in gold thread, and I'm doing stars on it. It's what I'm quilting on it. So it's going to be pretty. Randy needs a John Wayne flag, is what Jamie says.
Shannon's into John Wayne. I like John Wayne, but Carrie's actually making Shannon a John Wayne. What's that? Diamond art deal?
Yeah,
Carrie's supposed to be making a John Wayne,
Okay.
Well, I like aggravating Carrie. She can take it.
She takes it. She does. It's just good fun. You can tell when it's just teasing, when it's meanness, and it's just teasing. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know it, but Carrie is on my Facebook, and we talk every night. Sometimes she'll send me messages at 2:00 in the morning.
Wow. Right. Yes, she's on my Facebook too, and I've called her before, especially when the little girls are there, and she talks to the little girls, the little grand girls. We just try to. She don't have anybody. I'm not going to be talking about her. She don't have nobody.
So I know it. That's why I talk to her.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But I like
her. Seems like a really nice lady, and it's nice that you guys helped getting her into the sewing, and she really enjoys that, looks like.
Yeah, until she didn't, but anyway, she'll come back to it, I think.
she's had a lot of medical problems and having to move and everything else
Yeah.
right now on her mind.
Mm-hmm. So she put away her quilting, but she's got some other stuff she can work on till she gets settled in someplace else.
Man, the way her foot swelled up and look, I figured she's gonna lose her foot.
Yeah.
God, that looked bad.
Yeah. I've got to mute myself. Terry's calling.
All right. I'm getting pretty tight through this construction zone. That is one busy lady you guys are watching there on the screen. Takes care of her help the farm doing stuff, her quilting, canning. She's up at the daybreak and up late night.
I have to answer if my husband calls, you know.
Yeah, you do.
And he heard you in the background.
Oh, he heard me?
And I said, "Oh, I'm on a live stream with Randy." So
I talked to Terry once in a while on his Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I agree. I agree with a lot of stuff he puts on Facebook.
Okay. He's he has been baling hay, and he said he was done. He asked me, he said, "Did you see me go by?" Because he had to go by out here in front of this building, but I didn't see him. So, but he's at home now. See, Jamie's making bread, the refrigerator pickled green beans, stuffed peppers for dinner. Jamie's gonna be busy. Sounds like a good supper.
Yeah, she was working in her garden earlier, and then a storm came in out there in Maryland.
Huh. It's getting hot and dry here. We're needing some rain bad now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 99 degrees down here in Texas. Oh, I just dropped over into Texas. I'm not in Louisiana no more.
Okay. And I don't know what it is here. We had heat index is supposed to be 110 today. So I know it's hot. Whatever the thermometer reads, it's hot.
Your sewing house, it's got air conditioning in it, ain't it?
Yeah, it does. I put just a month or so ago, I put in one of those little mini splits, and I love that thing. It works good. Doing a good job of cooling it. You know, the little house is not too big, so it just does a pretty good job. And if I'm not in those back rooms where the fabric is, I just shut those doors so I don't have to cool the whole thing.
Right. I've seen a lot of people using the mini splits in their shops, you know, in their, you know, garages and stuff like that, and they say they work really good.
Mm-hmm.
And they're easy to put in.
Yeah. Well, we had a contractor come and put this one in, and it took him several hours, but I sure have enjoyed it since it's been in here. And it'll help this winter too to cool it.
Yeah, it's got heat. Yeah, it's got heat too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way you can use your sewing room more often.
Yeah. Because I don't like to be up here all the time. I like my house too. I like to be
Yeah.
home too. So I can spread myself out. I made a mess in both houses with my hobbies.
Yeah, I know one of the ladies was talking about when you got your batting out the other day, yesterday. She said she has to do it in the kitchen floor, sweep and mop her floor and put her batting. She don't have enough room to stretch it out.
I,
it it takes a lot of room to make them quilts.
it does. It does take quite a bit of room.
I know my aunt that does the quilts. She's got a double wide trailer house, and she don't have a living room no more because my uncle died years ago, and
Uh-huh.
just her there. So the big living room, she turned that into where her quilting machine's at.
Okay. But back during COVID when nobody was going any place or doing anything, that my living room at my other house, I turned that into my sewing room. I had tables, sewing machines, I had everything down there in that room. Nobody was going to see anybody, so it didn't matter. So
Yep.
Jamie says she's thinking about getting out her sewing machine and learning. Jamie, go for it. I enjoy it.
You ought to, Jamie. I like doing sewing. I'm sorry, I'm a guy, but I like sewing things. I'll sit around hand stitch my jeans and do different things,
Mm-hmm.
and I like using the sewing machine. I grew up back when you stayed home when a kid and you did
Yeah.
stuff. I can crochet,
Mm-hmm.
and my mom taught me and my brother how to crochet and sew. Now my sisters, they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to learn, but me and my brother both can crochet and sew and do things. And I always wanted to go up with. I got three aunts that does quilts. One of them's got the machine, but the other two sew that. My mom sewed the deals together too, and so all four of them were doing quilts. And I look at it going down the highway. I don't know if you know it or not. You probably do because the way you're in quilting. There's a quilting club. They put paintings on barns. Looks like
Yeah.
a quilt.
Yeah, I want to do that so bad, but I want to make my own, but I haven't ever done it. But I know what you're talking about, the barn quilts.
Yeah, they're pretty to look at going down the road.
Bet they are. Well, I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to go run the
Okay,
Longhorn. Need to be
all
doing
right.
that. So,
We'll watch you.
okay, I'll move the computer just a little bit where you can see me, but I won't be talking because that machine's loud. So.
Okay. You can make some good money off of quilts too. They sell high. A handmade quilt. My mom would sit for hours.
I'm going to come back and talk. I'm going to come back and talk since you mentioned that. The other day I was going to auction one off on my channel, and I got a $500 offer, so nobody else is going any higher.
No.
I'm serious. I was going to let it go just a week till Friday, and she done offered 500, so I guess it's hers.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
She really wanted it.
She did. So she said, "I'm just going to make this one offer one time," and she said 500. So okay. So
Well, they're worth it. There's a lot of work into them.
there is. There really is. Okay, I'm muting again.
Okay. Yeah, my mom, when they do the batting, like Rita's got a machine that binds it together. My mom would hand sew that together, and those are even worth more when you're set down and sew them by hand. And they last forever. I still have some quilts that was made when I was a little kid, and they're a lot warmer. You don't have to have that great big machine to do it. You can do it by hand. It takes longer, and your hands might hurt, but you can do it. And then there actually is people around, look around, like my aunt, people will be making quilts, and she's got the machine like Rita's got there, and they'll bring their quilts to her, and she puts the batting in the back on it, and she sews it, uses the machine, puts it on for them, and she charges them so much, to sew that on, so it helps her pay for her machine. Her son is the one that got hurt. I was talking about that got the greenhouse. He comes down and helps her once in a while. It's looking hazy over here. Ain't no clouds. It's just hazy looking. Back up to 100. I think I got about 25 or 30 more miles where I'm going to park tonight. I'm going to, before I left the truck stop I was at, I could have waited and come over tomorrow, but I'm going to the Petro, and they got Cajun food there. They got like pork chops are grilled with Cajun spices, and I'll get me some bouillon balls and a piece of pie. I really don't need all that, but I want it. The pork chops they just melt in your mouth. They're like, I think you call them butterfly pork chops. They're real small, but man, they are good. But the bouillon balls, oh, they're greasy, but I don't know how all they make it. I know it's rice and ground up meat and stuff in them, and some of them they make them like look like a sausage. Some of them they make them in a round ball. Paula's probably still on here, and she lives right there by Missouri deal where they got all the quilting stuff. She could get into quilting. She's starting to get old. She can do it.
Do you have to be old to do it?
Well, seems like it. It gives, when you get older, you don't have as much, you stop working, but it gives you a hobby to do.
And you have a little bit more time when you don't got babies at home to take care of.
Yeah. Now, Paula's got a baby at home to take care of now, though. She got a grandson, was born in June, so he lives with her, so, but his mama's there, too. but it keeps you active, when you get older.
Yeah.
A lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people after they retire, they sit around and they don't last very long.
Yeah, I need to stay busy at something. Yeah.
Yeah, I called you old. You're bouncing on 50, knocking on the door. You don't have as many gray hairs as my son's got, but you sure give him a lot. Got to watch what you say. People are listening once in a while. I figured Paula was busy working, but she was listening. She does like Shannon does, just lurks and then all of a sudden pipes up. Look at all the campers. Man, I wouldn't want to be camping. It's hot right now. I don't see nobody outside doing anything. Nobody on the water. Oh, you better pay attention. You know what happened last week? There was an emergency room or emergency run to the hospital last week there, when you cut one of their fingers off. I've got a bad ingrown toenail, my big toe. I need to come by and let you dig it out or cut my toe off. Man, it hurts. I can't get it dug out. If you didn't know it, Jamie, Paula does fingernails and toenails. What is it, manicurist? She's very good at it. Does some pretty work. She's been doing it a long time.
I must be an old country gal because I've never had a manicure or pedicure. So.
I can't say I haven't. When I was in the Air Force in the Philippines, my sergeant made me go with him. Him and his daughter and wife was going, and we went. And I gotta admit, when they do the cuticles, I think the word is, and clean your nails out and do all that, man, your hands. I didn't do my toes. My feet are really tender, but I did my hands, and man, your hands feel a whole lot better.
Oh, I bet they do. Yeah. But I would almost, I guess I'm getting old and it's hard to trim your own toenails anymore, too. You know that?
Yep.
It is.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, they made me go, and I did my hands, and I enjoyed it. I haven't done it since, but it didn't. I mean, it hurt a little bit to me the first time when they was doing it. Then I got used to it while they was doing it, but they clean your nails all up and all that dead skin around them, and your hands feel good afterwards. I didn't do it for the looks, but when me and Shannon first got together, she drove with me in the truck, and she'd stop once in a while and do it. I'd stay in the truck. I didn't go in, but there was a Kingman, Arizona. I remember the last time she did it. Or
Uh-oh. We lost
pay attention to what I'm doing.
There for a little bit, Randy. I did.
Oh, and I'm going around some bridges here. I can't see that word you wrote, Jamie. Puncture? Oh, pedicure. Okay. The way the light is right now, my eyes aren't focusing. I've never had my feet done. They need it done really bad, but I'd hate to go somewhere the way my toes look anymore.
Are you driving west? If you're going from Louisiana to Texas, are you driving into the sunset?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm almost to the truck stop. I'm not going all the way into Houston today. There's some old truck stops in there, but they're not safe to park at. So I try not to go in there and park.
Yeah.
And I don't load till 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so I don't want to go in and sit at them.
Well, did you say you were hauling chicken the other day for Tyson? Is that what you did? I remember you saying that the other day.
Yep. Yep, I was in Mississippi. At Clarksdale, Mississippi, I loaded chickens.
Okay.
Took them over by Dallas.
And you'd ask
I
about...
sit there for 2 days.
Oh, my. And you'd ask about these chickens. Well, they put chickens back in one house, and they're putting them back in the other house. Just one house.
Yeah, I heard you say that or seen you say that.
But it's not my job. So.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough because he's got a full-time job. Oh, shoot. Phone just fell off the dash, guys. I'm gonna have to end this.
Okay. Bye.
I'm going in a truck stop anyway, but see y'all later. I can't shut it off though because it's on the floor and I can't reach it in this construction. So it's been staying, but must have got really hot up there on the windshield today. I can't see nothing if anybody's still here, so I gotta get out of this construction and reach down the floor and get my phone. I hit that bump there, and the suction cups and the heat just don't last. And there's my exit. I know you guys can't see it, but where the heck that phone go? Well, I got the phone. Usually I can catch it when it comes off, but I'll see everybody later.